You're the nice guy, and this is why I can't stand you. You're careful. You want me to like you. So I already know how this is going to go.
What's up, guys? It's JQ, and in this video, I want to talk about a phrase that you have all heard before, which is nice guys finish last. But I have an interesting take on this, and I want to share why the phrase as written literally is not entirely correct, and what a better, more accurate interpretation of this statement would be, and how you can apply that in your own life. Guys, this is a subject that's near and dear to my heart. I was raised to be very polite and nice and respectful, which are great qualities to have. But as a result of that, I went through my own nice guy phase. And I experienced a lot of the repercussions of being overly nice, more on that in a second, with women. I went through a lot of heartbreak in my teen and early adult years as I learned to become more assertive about what I wanted and being more direct in stating what was there for me. Before we get into that, I want to take a look at some other advice that comes from creator Sunshine. Let's take a look at her interpretation.
You're the nice guy, and this is why I can't stand you. I can tell the second I meet you. You laugh at everything I say. You lean in when I talk. You watch my reactions to make sure you didn't say the wrong thing. You're careful. You want me to like you. So I already know how this is going to go. When I take 4 hours to reply, you answer in 30 seconds. When I say I'm busy this week, you say you understand and ask when I'm free next. When I cancel plans, you tell me it's totally fine and start trying to find another day that works for me. You make everything easy. You text first, you keep the conversation going, you ask questions when it gets quiet. If I stop responding, you send another message so the conversation doesn't die. If I seem distant, you ask if everything's okay. If I pull back, you lean in. You make sure I never have time to wonder if you like me.
What she's essentially describing here is being friend zoned. And I'm sure many of you have experienced this or know someone who has, where you've given a lot of energy to a woman and thinking that you might receive something in return, only to see that relationship never materialize into anything more, and quite possibly her even building a resentment towards you in the future. I'm going to explain why that is. As a quick aside, you can never really take dating or relationship advice about women from a woman. As they say, that would be like asking a fish how to catch a fish. Although Sunshine has a reasonable understanding of the psychology involved in male-female dynamics, she still is a woman. Therefore, she lacks the man's perspective and experience of the pain that men go through to really understand this at a deep level, which is evident by how she's communicated this position here. Although most men would never make it into any sort of relationship with a woman if they acted this way. She's talking as if they are in a relationship and the attraction dies out. It's unlikely that the relationship would ever make it this far if you were acting this way. Now, I said at the start of the video that nice guys finish last isn't quite accurate. The more accurate way to state it would be weak guys finish last. Women look for men who are strong, and I'm going to explain what strength is more in a second. But first, on a general level, they are attracted to men who are strong, and they are repelled by men who are weak. If you're a strong man, it doesn't matter if you're kind or nice. A strong man can share with others who are less fortunate than him, and he can give to the people around him, including to women. The key differentiator is that strong men are doing it as an act of service. He's not trying to get anything from her. He's simply doing it because he wants to be of service and he wants to perform a nice deed. And it's voluntary. It's by his choice that he's choosing to do it because he's coming from a place of abundance. The reason that women hate nice men so much is that nice is frequently used as a strategy by men in order to attempt to get something they want, usually to get closer to the woman or to get her to like him. And that's inauthentic when every woman has had the experience of a guy who has befriended her and she thought he was cool and he just wanted to hang out. Now, that may have been a bit naive on her part, but when it becomes revealed weeks or possibly even months later that he actually is interested in her and wants to sleep with her, many women are repelled by that because they feel misled. They feel like the experiences that they shared with them, they thought that they were clear, that they weren't actually attracted to him. And so that's why women are very turned off by men who appear overly nice, because they can smell when this is done in a performative way. They can smell when it's inauthentic and the guy actually really wants something from them. Now, women typically react to this in two different ways. A healthy woman will politely but firmly reject the guy and let him know very clearly that she's not interested. But of course, there are women who will take advantage of these weaker, more vulnerable men, and they will accept favors, gifts, etc., essentially like boyfriend treatment from a guy that they aren't sleeping with and they never intend to do so. They also know that a strong man will be direct with her about his interest and let her know that he finds her attractive and ask her out. And if she has that moment to decide whether she's going to do it, And she knows that a strong man is not going to wait around. Just if she rejects him, he's going to move on because he has other options. And so they can sense that about you, and this is something that you want to cultivate within yourself. Now, what does it mean to be strong? I'll tell you what it doesn't mean. It's not the way that Andrew Tate and other sort of alpha male influencers portray it to be. It is not about financially or emotionally controlling women or controlling other people. That type of exertion of power comes from an unhealed insecurity. And not only will attempting to control the people in your life not heal the root of the insecurity, it'll also make you look like a huge douchebag to both men and women. And even though flexing on the people around you may attract women into your life, there's going to be a high likelihood that these are the wrong types of women, and all of these relationships will have an element of transactional nature to them. By contrast, the type of strength that I'm talking about is much deeper than that. This type of masculine strength is not cultivated through control or material possessions. It is an energy that you carry within you. It is a cultivation of being assertive yet calm, disciplined yet exciting, and passionate yet unattached. You do not achieve this through power, control, or the acquisition of material possessions. Rather, it is achieved through the deep inner work you do to heal your insecurities and step forward as a man who knows his worth and his value and is willing to go and get what he wants in life. It's the kind that causes a woman to look at you with pure devotion in her eyes. It's the kind that inspires her to want to follow you anywhere and support you, no matter the circumstances. When you carry this type of energy and you create this type of bond with your woman, it doesn't matter if you're nice or kind. She will appreciate that. But you earn the right to be this way by showing up first as strong. That's what I have for you today. If you'd like to learn more about how to do that, there's a couple ways you can get involved. Number one, you can join my free email newsletter for periodic updates from me. Number two, book a call with me through the link in the description below. And three, reach out about my upcoming retreat happening in June of this year. Thanks, guys. I'll see you in the next video.